Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings. It is Sasha Campbell-Garbutt, your health and personal freedom coach. Hoping you guys are all well and flying high on this wonderful Wellness Wednesday. And I'm here to tell you, or to remind some of you, that you're a freaking weirdo. Growing up, I used to battle inside because I always thought a little different than everybody else. When the teacher would say to do something, I would do it, but I always wondered why. I was the type when people were wearing gold, I decided to wear a lot of silver because I thought it was super cool. And when everybody thought that long hair made a woman, I decided to cut off all my relaxer and shave my hair off, because I just wanted to be free and I didn't want to be in bondage anymore. And people thought I was homosexual. People thought I was alternative when I was just being me. I've always had these ways of being smooth on the outside, but curious on the inside. That curiosity has always led me to take things another step further. So when I hear things that don't jive well with my spirit, I don't just settle for it. I always ask why, because sometimes the most important person you can talk to is your damn self. I ask, why are they pointing me in that direction? Why are they saying that I should eat 3 meals a day when I'm only hungry 1 time a day? Why have I been told that after I'm done with regular school that I have to go to college and seek a higher education when I'm only being educated in that one field that I want to go into, and the most educated person is versed in different aspects of life? Why is it that I am being forced to be afraid of something when I know how the immune system works? You see, when you are in tune with yourself and your immune system, the thoughts that you have when you're not being paranoid or when you're not running to cover up unless you're forced to, that doesn't really move you because you understand I'm protecting myself, but the best way to gear up this body is to eat the foods that were made to gear it up. You're a freaking weirdo, I keep being told, because I don't see things the way the masses do. And if the news or somebody tells me something that doesn't sit well with me, I'm gonna question it because it is my right. It is told that people perish for a lack of knowledge. And my knowledge tells me that if something don't sit right with me, that's probably not my seat to sit in. So the question I'm gonna ask you, my fellow weirdos, is if what you're being told doesn't sit right with you, what are you gonna do with that information? I used to beat myself up because I wanted to think like everybody else. I wanted to be simple-minded, but instead of being simple-minded, I was strong-minded. I'm sorry, and guess what? As that influence, I'm raising people around me to be strong-minded. Question the status quo. Question yourself, the things that you are afraid of. Ask yourself, is it even your fear? Does it belong to you? When you ask yourself these questions, you see the answer will come because the answer is waiting to be birthed out of your mouth so you can live free. I know these times are tough, people. I know, but maybe it's this exact toughness that you need so you can get out of your own way and be the weirdo that you were born to be. The greatest people in history, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Malcolm X, were considered weirdos because they were not conformists. And when you are not a conformist, you will have every opportunity to be fit into a box. But that higher part of you says, no, we were not made to go into a box. So all you weirdos out there, when people say you're crazy because you're not running afraid, when people say you're weird because you're encouraging your children to tap into yourself to be what they were born to be, not what society tells them to be. When you have that need, my fellow weirdo, to cut your hair off and don't care what no one says, when you have that need to change your careers in the middle of your life, it's not because you are bad, it's because you are following a new different, and everything in life changes. So should you. It is a tough time right now to change and want to be different. I understand that. The things that are going on in your mind will keep you paralyzed, but I'm here to tell you, you have help. You can either choose to stay stuck or choose freedom. And at the end of the day, that's all we're left with. So I'm going to put a link in here that's going to be a free guide from me to you. I want to help you along this journey. I want to help you understand that you are not alone in questioning the things that are around you, because our normal is changing, and the question is, how do you want it to look? Shame on you for wanting it to go back to business as usual, because the whole reason this is happening, because nothing is going to be usual again. But it could be as beautiful as you want it, if you want it. So take this guide that I'm going to put in here from me to you, share it, and embrace your inner weirdo, because the world needs more of it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, as you were born, so is the solution. Peace and infinite